I got caught filling up my water. Cheers. Hello all and welcome to Wow Crochet Designs. Having a bit of a giggle in the background. Welcome to our midweek live, guys. We are here and ready, and this has been messed around with this week, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Sorry about that. Is that better? That's much better. Welcome to Wow Crochet Designs. We are going to talk about what's happening on the channel this week. We're going to talk about what's happening next week. We're going to talk about why there's a bit of a delay, but that's, my fault. The whole thing is different here, isn't it? The whole thing has changed. She's lucky no one's on because I'm making a mess here. Hi, Middle Earthians is in the house. Crazy Poppy lady. Lovely to see everyone popping on. Make sure you pop your live chat and not your top chat. But here we go, ready for our midweek live. Yvonne, lovely Yvonne is in the house as well. So slowly, everyone's getting on. I'm probably about a minute and a half late. Not like Saturday. I think it was about 8 minutes late on Saturday. I couldn't find the hat for live antics, but today there's no excuse, really. I'm here. We're here. Everyone's saying hello, beautiful. Hi, Fluffy Kitten. You are here to say hello. Hello. Beautiful Liz. Lovely Liz. I miss you, Liz. The Fluffster says middle. Everybody calls her the Fluffster. What have I started, Fluffs? I called you the Fluffster. Now everybody does. All right, welcome guys. Guys, you know what? You know the poppy that I uploaded the other day with the 2 versions? Well, it's doing quite well. So if you are interested in making the 2 versions of our poppy that we have here on the channel, I will leave a link to each one of those versions in the only version, but there's 2 in it, a link to that tutorial in a description box down below, or the more section down below after the live, and you can click on that. I'll also leave that information on the community board service after the live, and also on our social media later on this evening, as tomorrow is our Anzac Day here in Australia, and we do sell a lot of these for Anzac Days. Remember, guys, if you do sell these, make sure you give back to your veterans because it is for them at the end of the day. All right. So what have I missed? Hello, what have I missed? I'm almost done 3/4 blocks part 2. Going to work on it now for the mystery blanket. Oh, that's great, Middle. I'm so pleased. Liz, hi, Liz. Long time since I've been on. You look great. Oh, thanks. Losing lots of weight. Working really hard. Thanks for noticing, Liz. Last week, a good 900 grams. I don't think I'll be losing that much this week because, well, I haven't been doing as much. I'm still trying to keep in my regular schedule of the the program that my personal trainers put me on, but I haven't done anything extra, so I don't know how much I'm going to go down this week. Probably not much. Nope, no chance. No more poppies. Have a lovely Anzac Day. I left poppies behind. Oh, did you? That's wonderful. Oh, crazy. That's beautiful. That's lovely. You're very kind. She's a lovely lady, isn't she? I hope to have a picture posted by the weekend of all 4 blocks. Beautiful, Middle. Mary J. Hi, Mary J. Lovely to have you here. They would look great in a granny square. You know what, Liz? Don't tempt me. One of these days, I have not done one. Yeah, one of these days we need to do a beautiful square on the channel with a flower in the middle, and then maybe make a few rounds around it and make it into a small lap blanket, or just maybe something. A something. Don't you like that? A something. We can work on something in the future, but I've always wanted to do one in the middle of our blanket. Please be tempted, says Fluffs. You know what, Fluffs? Keep your eyes peeled. Not now. I've got way too much on my plate. I had someone the other day, look, lovely lady, but she leaves a message here on YouTube saying, I'd like to nominate remember when we were talking about the scrap sweater or the scrap vest? And she said, I'd like to put my name down for the scrap vest. Plus, I wouldn't mind a bucket hat, and I wouldn't mind this. And I'm thinking, what? People have been waiting months to get theirs up. So keep it in mind, but if that ever happened, it wouldn't be for a long while yet, because we are far, not you, me, is far behind. And I'm going to explain why. I'm going to give you a sneak peek to why I'm going to explain why. Doesn't make sense, does it? It doesn't make much sense. But you guys are going to get the very first look, not a cheeky sneak peek like I said. I'm going to give you a full look of the blue top today. You guys get first look. Nobody else has seen it, only this live. Way too exciting. We're going to do that in a moment. I do have a question about buying yarn from Hobby. I'm considering buying Happy Place from the website, but I have never bought from there. Any advice? Well, to be fair, Hobby is far from us. So when we purchase from them, we have to spend a lot of money on shipping. So I think I've only ever did it once, which was cotton. I don't have any here. I have it somewhere else in another tub somewhere. And I never did it again. There wasn't anything wrong. I just, oh, actually, I do remember. I bought it for the skirt. We made the granny square skirt. And I didn't end up using it because I started making squares. In fact, I think I made about, I don't know, 12 squares or something for the skirt before I even talked about it with you guys. And I found their cotton was really dense and it didn't give the skirt stretch, and it kind of pulled in real tight. And I thought, oh, so I never used it. And I thought one day I will, but I never did. You have bought from Hobby. Mary, please leave some information, Mary J, if you have. Personally, it's just too far for us. It costs way too much in shipping. And I could probably not, I could probably say I could get the price of yarn here a little bit cheaper than having it transported that way. I hope that makes sense. I think it's coming from Denmark. Is that correct, everyone? I believe it is. It's not, I don't think it's very expensive, Mary. It's just the shipping is expensive, I think, for us here in Australia. So there you go. It's beautiful yarn, though. Look, there's nothing wrong with the yarn. Nothing wrong. I'm going to have a drink, guys. Cheers. For the top, I can't find anything I like in my area. Well, I'm about to show you the top in a minute. So you guys will get that first look of the blue top, which I've given a name, and I'm going to rename that name after I upload part 2. Now, the reason I'm taking so long, there's 2 reasons. One, it's an hour and 55 minutes, and I've been trying to cut it short and cut it short and cut it short. It just won't go. That's part 2. I'm seriously considering breaking it up to make you get part 2 so you can start and stop me from editing it over and over and over again, waiting for a way to get the whole thing out in one go, and then doing part 3. Or might cut a bit out where the mistake was. There was a mistake. Now, it's a minor mistake, very minor, to the extent where I said we were going to do a single crochet round, but I actually did 2 single crochet rounds, and I didn't record that part. I did it and then moved on to the next part, and then I thought, oh, oops, it's not recorded. So and it's all weaved in, everything's ready, it's ready to wear. And I'll show you that in a minute. First, let's say hello to the beautiful Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Lovely to see you here. Beautiful Margaret. Hi, Margaret. Everybody's slowly coming in. You guys have come in on the right day, because yours truly, now I can't remember what I called it. Let me have a look. I'm trying to remember what I named it in the middle of the video. It was called, hang on, I'm thinking. No. Oh, got it. Okay, it's called, I had to remember, I had to write it down to remind myself. It's a big name. It's called the No Frills, No Rules Tank Top. What? That's what I've called it. Huge name, but I thought, let's give it a name. No Frills, No Rules Tank Top, because there were no rules for this top. All you had to do was keep crocheting until you got to your size right around, and I'm going to show you now. You're getting first view of this top, and then you attach it at the side, you pop on some straps, you turn it around. No, you don't pop the straps on, you put the single crochet rounds. They're the 2 that I made the error on, and then you do the base all the way down until you run out of yarn. And that's what I wanted to do. Now, it has been a secret for a while, but I'm going to share it with you for the simple fact that the video is 1 hour and 53 minutes long. It was 1 hour and 55 minutes this morning, but I've only cut out 2 minutes. So I'm thinking, do I literally break that video in half, give you part 2 one day and part 3 directly afterwards, like the next day or something? It's all recorded, but I'm literally chopping it in half at this stage because I can't seem to get it in. I can't seem to get it all in, yeah? Oh, beautiful Sticky Stitch. Hello, good afternoon, she says. Good. I'm trying to use an accent. I haven't got one. Beautiful Catherine L. Lovely to have you here. Everyone's saying hello. That's fantastic. Yeah, cut it up, Sticky says. I think I may have to, but look, the thing was I wanted to be thorough, okay? Now, you guys are getting first look. Let's have a look at the top. I've been wearing it already. Split it into smaller videos. I think I will. In fact, by doing that, I'm able to upload that half of that video first thing tomorrow morning. I won't do it tonight because I'm too tired after this. No, that's not true. I have to do a workout. I haven't done one yet. I've marked that I did it because I like the exercises and I know what I'm doing with it. But I've got to go and do it now, directly after the live. Are we ready to see the top? Are we ready? Yes, we are. Ta-da! There it is. Do we want to see it on? Oh, I'm only wearing a strapless thing here. I don't really want to put it on. But I'm going to show you it on during the actual video. That's the base. Where the error is right here. Now, I said to do 1 round of single crochet here and there and 1 round in the center, but I actually did 2 rounds. I forgot to record the second round. I didn't actually forget. What I did was I cut it and said we may do a second round. Then I did the base and literally forgot to record that second round and did the second round. So I reattached the yarn, did the second round and went, oh, I forgot to record it. So what's going to happen is in the video, I got to the stage where I'm here recording the first round. Yeah. So it's called the No Frills, No Rules tank top, meaning this part here we worked on. We went all the way around until it fit us around the chest. Yeah. Then I turned it around. I showed you how to lay it flat like that, divide it in half, pop a little stitch marker there. Yeah. Then I did actually give you some measurements, and that was just a measurement from here to there. So I say extra small to small, yours is there, medium to large, and the rest. All right. So I did give you the measurements across the neck edge. So all you had to do, and I show you the measurements, all you have to do is measure your chest measurement. Excuse me. Measure your chest measurement, and then you know for that measurement it's going to be 8 centimeters across. For the next measurement it's going to be 9, and so on and so on. So I did actually give you that. But that's only so that you can, let me see if I can get up a little bit here. Hi, really close. Oh, really close. You can see my paws. So that's just to show you exactly where this is going to land. Now it goes under the arms. I want to take off this top, but it's only a little skinny one and I don't really want to show my arms. Don't you love it? And then once you attach this part, you do 2 rounds of single crochet in the front, and I'm going to show you that in the tutorial, 2 around each armhole. And I'm actually wearing it in the tutorial, so you get to see me. I do a little bit of a frolic in the video for you, as I do my silliness. Then we turn it around. We do 1 round of single crochet on the bottom. I lie. We do a round of single crochet, and I give you some increases. What I do is I give you the increase enough for it to stretch around your hips. But when I'm doing that up the top, I'm giving you another way of doing it. Instead of going 5 centimeters, let's try 5 stitches, 5 stitches across increase. I say if you want to flare it, I'll have that little information up the top, have it more frilly, then you can go 2 in each stitch, 2 double crochets in each stitch, or 2 singles. I can't remember what I said. I can't remember. It's one or the other. And then the next 2 rounds after that are simple. Mine does not sit flary on. It sits just perfectly to my figure, right? Or what my figure looks like. And Yours will fit the way you want. So all you need to do when you're watching the video is to do your 4, everyone does it, 4 double crochets. Is it double crochets? Yes, it is. It's 4 double crochets across and 2 in the 5th stitch. And then right up the top, I write, if you want yours to be more flary or more frilly, if you will, more sort of loose on you, then you do 2 in each stitch all the way across. It will be double the amount of stitches. You'll need a lot more yarn, but you can, you know, just go ahead and do that anyways, all right? The other thing I did was I said to you, there's no rules. Keep going until you reach the end of your skein like I did. Or this is what I had left, all right? I ended up with, I calculated that the 2 rounds that I did was about 17 grams per set, right? A round of double crochets, a round of doubles, chains, and doubles. And then I said to myself, okay, if it's 17 grams, all I have to know is not, once I get to, because you need to be, it's a 2-round repeat. So you need to stop at that 2nd round. You can't do the very next round, yeah? You need to stop at the full double crochet round. It says it in the tutorial anyways. So I thought I ended up with about 11 grams or something. It was about 12 grams or something. I thought there's no way I'm going to make the 2 rounds. It'd be like a 1.5. So I thought, nope, won't be able to do it. So I ended up with that. Whether I decide to pop a pocket on there or not is another story. If it's big enough for a pocket, I will. That's just the information I wanted to give you today. Let's go back. Hello, excuse me, I've lost everything. Oh my gosh, how far back did I go? So Pretty says, Liz, thank you. You love it, Fluffy. Such a great idea for a top. Thank you, Sticky Stitch. Wow, beautiful, Mary J. Thank you. Margaret, love it. Thank you. Overdub the section of the video and just say do 2 rounds of single crochet to finish simples. Yeah, I've been playing with it, Poppy, and I've messed the whole thing up. Look, I'll see. I might be able to work something out there. I'll see. Mary Jane, my mum's maiden name was Jones. Oh, that's cute, Yvonne. Yvonne in the US, Mary J is the most common name. No one ever believes that's my real name. Okay. Look stunning, honey. Thank you. Crazy. I am assuming you could add extra increases in the front of the bigger belly or the back of the bigger the body. That's what I said. In the tutorial, I only give you the option to do enough for your waist, your hips. But I say to you, I don't say, I think I write it up the top. You can do 2 double crochets in each stitch. That will give it more of a flare. So you can do as many as you want. When you see that notification come up, I might actually do exactly what Crazy says as well, to overdub as well and say, look, you can also put 2 double crochets in each stitch. Stitch in video of your correcting yourself at the section of voiceover is too confusing. Yeah, look, I don't know. I'll see. Anyway, Sticky, I'll play around. If it doesn't sound good to me, I'll just leave like a silence thing, but I'll have a whole written thing saying, please do a 2nd round of single crochet here. If you want your top to be more loose down the base of your top, then add 2 double crochets in each stitch rather than 1. And then it gives you the option to make yours a little bigger if you like, or increase on every 2nd stitch rather than every 5th stitch. And that makes it a little bit more loose. You have the option to play with it. That's why I call it the no frills, no rules tank top. It is your top to suit your body, and that will be the 2nd name of it. So you'll see that image on part 2, no frills, no rules tank top, and then you'll have a little / and it'll say made to suit your body. Because in that video, the way I measure it on the mannequin right here in front of you guys, saying just do it until you stop right here, until it suits you. Don't keep going. It's no measurement there. When it comes to this part here, there's absolutely no measurement. For me, I made it a bit tight around my chest area for 2 reasons. 1, I want it to fit hugging there. 2, I know I'm losing weight slowly. So I'm trying to get ahead of myself. However, autumn and winter, I usually eat a lot more because, you know, comfort food, right? So hopefully I don't this year. And there you go. So you guys get that first preference. The pros and cons to the top. The cons are, if you don't if you're nervous about measuring to fit yourself, that's the only con I can think of. Everything else is great. I'm sorry, there is a second one. If you do this top part here too loose, the strap's going to fall. So make sure it just fits over your shoulder, where I say in the when I'm measuring it to the mannequin, make sure it just fits, not tight where it's pulling, but neat, just like a nice tension there. Yeah. And then when you put the 2 single crochet rounds there, that will cover it all up and hold it all into place anyway. You could also do a 3rd single crochet round. However, with me, I only had 400 grams of yarn. I would not have made it in that 3rd. I might, I could still do it, maybe with what's left. Who knows? All right. The other con that I had was I wished I had done this in a plain yarn, like basic blue or a basic green or just a red or just a yellow or something. Because with this yarn, as lovely as it is, I couldn't work out a way to keep the seam line on the left-hand side where I like it, where most of your clothes are, your little dockets, and notice, let me try it again, your little labels are on the left-hand side of your top usually, right? So I kept the seam line on the left-hand side, yeah? By doing that, it kind of, see the colors, the way they run here and they go into there. When you put this on, it looks like I crocheted the colors wrongly. I moved the colors over a little bit. So that kind of looked a bit funny to me, but I left it. So that was another con for me. The pro is, and the pro is easy, you make it to fit you. It doesn't fit anybody else. It fits your body. How exciting is that? Now, in the video, I do parade around a little bit in it. I do act a little bit silly. You guys know what I'm like when I get on the videos wearing my clothes. You know I get a little silly, but it's not my fault. Once crochet goes on me, I turn in like this. I, turn out to be a silly Billy. If that's a word, can we use that? That's what we used to use when we were younger, a silly Billy. All right, now, yeah. Okay, well, I've lost all the chat. Do we have to use a 3-weight cotton for the top? This is not cotton. This is pure wool. This, you can use a cotton. You can use anything you want. This is pure wool. I wouldn't wear it on my skin. I've made this to suit autumn or fall in some countries and our winter. So I can wear it on top of my 3/4 length tops, and I feel warm wearing it in the house, but not overheated. So that's what I made it for. So you can do it in any textured yarn you want. If you wanted to make it in a 10-ply or an Aran weight, you could. Okay, says, I'm talking to Middle there. Sorry, Middle. I just stopped to say hello. It's after midnight here. Oh, okay. Mary J, we'll see you soon, darling. You take care. Hi and bye, Mary J. I know, right, Sticky? That blue looks pretty on you, suits you. Thank you, Fluffs. I think you are over analyzing the colorway. Look, it's not that the way when you see it on Sticky, you'll understand. And I will be wearing it on the very next live anyways, so that way you can see it. I just didn't get time to find the right top to wear it on. I didn't have time to go shopping in my house, right? So you will get to see it with me wearing it on the live. On top of that, you'll get to see it in the video as well. So, and that tutorial will actually go up tomorrow if I break it in half, yeah? I love your blue top. Maybe one day I'll be able to make it. I'm still in smaller things, but the day I'll think about you. Can do it in wool. I'm allergic. You can't do it in wool. That's all right. You can use cotton. You can use acrylic. You can use whatever you want. This is the no frills, no rules tank top. I thought, why not name it what? It just came to my head in the middle of the tutorial, actually. I was halfway through the tutorial and I say, this is why I call it that. But that's not the reason I called it that. I just made it up in the middle of the tutorial, right? Only because it reminded me of something that didn't have a lot of frills, but doesn't have any rules, and it looks like a tank top. So no frills, no rules tank top. That's the name of it. Directly after the live, I'm going to rename part 1 of that video, calling it a no frills, no rules tank top. So heads up on that. I just thought I'd let you know that's the only reason why there's been a stop on that. I am going to divide it in half. The thing with dividing it in half is I can upload them 2 days in a row, right? Or even the same day if I wanted to. But I think we'll just one day after the other. It'll take you a little while to do the first part anyway, which is the straps, and then the 2 rows around the front and the 2 rows around the sleeve hole of the straps. And then you've got to do the double crochet round on the base of your piece, your single crochet round first, then your double crochet round with your increases. So it's going to take you a while anyway. And to be fair, these last, I think I did 12 rows. I can't remember now. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23 rounds. So that's going to take you a while. And I remember when I was doing it, I thought, oh, I think I'll only have about enough for 10 rounds. Wow, 23 rounds later. This now goes almost just below my hip. What's left of it now? Oh, I can say that. I'm such a show off. So just keep going in the round until you come to a certain length that you want. However, I will also write up the top if you want to get to a certain length. No, I can't really because everybody's measurements are different. It depends on how many rows. Let's try that again. Depends on how many stitches you started across here when you were making that top area. Yeah. Everybody's sizes are different, and how low you bring your straps down or how high you bring your straps up. All I said to you in the actual tutorial was keep crocheting until you get to the end of this scheme. That's what I said. However, I might even put up the top until you get to your waist length or your hip length, depending on what you want. Yeah, what you're looking for in a top. You know what? You just try it on. If you don't like that size, you just keep going. Yeah, no rules, no rules. And even get this, even when I was doing the double crochet round, and we did the double crochet round, chain 1, double crochet round, when I got to the end, mine didn't actually add up, which was normal because I just did my rows to suit my body. And so I thought, you know what, just chain 1, skip over it, give yourself another space. It's not going to hurt to have an extra space because it all matches, and it sounds weird, but it all matches in. And your next round after that will be normal. And the round after that will be normal. It's just that very first round of doing your double crochet chain 1. When you see the tutorial, you'll get what I'm saying. And I say to you, if you're at the end of this round and you're 3 off and you should be 2 off, don't worry about it. Chain 1, skip, chain 1, skip. No problems. That's the idea of the no rules top, yeah? You can't always do that in crochet. But something like this, easy, 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 yeah? And I've lost all the chat, as you do. I love you, Blue. You have done that already. Good. Yes, I might have found something from Premier Yarn. It's DK weight 100% acrylic. That's lovely. Middle. What yarn did you use, Mary? All right. Now I'm going to show you the pink version. Like I know where I put it. Hello. Oh gosh, where's the pink version? She doesn't know what she's done with it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. There it is. All right. Now, this yarn that I used, I believe Bendigo Woolen Mills is no longer going to stock it in the future. I think it's a limited edition. I don't know. They said that and they still brought it back out again, right? This yarn is called, and I'll show you the label. It's a different label, but this one's called Mystic, all right? So don't judge. This one here's called Enchanted, right? So that's obviously Bendigo Woolen Mills, someone says. Bendigo, Bendigo, Bendigo. It's all about Bendigo, isn't it? I think they should sponsor me. I'm not sponsored by them, but I think they should. It's like a pendulum top. Yes. Bendigo, Bendigo, Bendigo. Lol. Gracie gone mad. No, she knows me because she's been here in Australia. We met. Remember, we did if you haven't seen that video where I met up with Crazy Poppy Lady, you must watch it. I'll leave that link in the more section down below of this video as well. All right. Ashley, you just missed the showing of the top. You may have to watch back a few minutes. But it's like this yarn here. It's called Prism yarn, right? Now, this one here is called Enchanted, but the blue one was called Mystic, not Mystique, Mystic. So it gives a similar look. Now this one here, look at that. It's got pinks in there. Look at that, oranges and pink. I don't know if I'll make the same top. I'd rather use this yarn to make another top. Now, if you wanted to make it in your own yarn, any DK weight will work. Any Aran weight will work. If you're happy to use Aran, just be wary if you use the Aran, you may need to use less stitches on your straps because Aran will be quite thick. If you like thicker straps, even better. Yeah, so you can use the Aran, you can use anything DK weight or Aran will work with this top. I hope that makes sense. I watched you and amongst my favorite, I watched yours. I watched yours amongst my favorites. Not sure what you mean there. I'm assuming you mean the videos. Yes. Mary is always and forever talking about Bendigo. I didn't mean to. It's only because for me, I find it's more economical to purchase from Bendigo when you're making larger projects. So I do tend to buy in bulk, as you can see, yeah? So when I make something, I will always use, if I make something big, I'll always use this. But we are, like I said, see all this yarn dyed stuff here, all the dyed yarn. We're going to be working on some of that coming up. So keep your eyes peeled for that. We are working on it. All right, Fluffy, I just know our Mary. Any reason for a little drive? Crazy. I actually order by phone. I don't always go there. Heads up, yeah? But when you came, I wanted to go there. Drink, Mary. That's Yvonne. I need a drink. Cheers, everyone. Thanks, Yvonne. Oh. I did my homework before the live, and this jug takes 2 litres of water. I measured it all up, right up to the top. I only did that because I was curious to see if I could get 2 litres in a day, and I can't. It's lovely. I will have to look for something like it. It's a very pretty yarn. It is 100% pure wool, but you can use acrylic and you can use cotton, and there's no rules. That's what I love about it. Like at the end of the round, when I got there, I thought, oh gosh, I'm off by 3, and doesn't matter. Chain 1, double crochet, because there's no rules. It is there to suit your body. Postage for Australia would be expensive. Well, Liz, I know that. So you can use whatever yarn you like, as long as it's an 8-ply or an Aran weight. If you want to go chunky, just be wary. Those straps will be big. Just heads up, yeah. But again, you could go chunky if you like. Just don't go thin, because when you go thin, you may have to make the straps wider, a lot wider. Did you see the beanie I did? I did leave a message for you, hun. The one you sent private message me? Yeah, I did leave a message, hun. Did you not get the message? Or did you show me another one? I'm not sure what you mean, darling. Ashley, let me know. What's shocking? That's one way to stop you overbuying, but did it work? No. No, crazy, it didn't. What country are you in? Yes, I want to do lighter for a summer top. Absolutely, you can. Just know that if you use a lightweight, you have to change your straps. If you were to make the straps this big using a lightweight, it would be this small, the strap, and it would be a little bit too thin for the top. Make the straps a little longer. In fact, I think I remember saying in the tutorial, I'm pretty sure I did, I had started my straps for 10 stitches across. But then in the middle of the tutorial, I said, no, I'm going to take mine off and put 8 stitches across instead, because I'm going to be putting 2 rounds of single crochet on. Or I said 1 round, but then popped a little information up the top saying 2 rounds, right? So I said that. But if you leave it at 10 stitches across, if you're using the thinner yarn, that might help, yeah? You do need to have your straps a little thicker for this top for it to stay up. Ashley, was it the PM that you sent me? If it was the PM you sent me, I did leave a message just below, just above the earring one. Yeah, when we were talking about the earring one, just above it. Thick straps I prefer anyway. Yeah, so just do a few extra stitches across. Where I say do 8 double crochets, if you're using thin yarn, do 12. Yeah, do 10, 12, do a little bit more if you like. I just used enough for the yarn amount that I had. I only had 400 grams. This is just under 400 grams of yarn, this whole top. Yeah. If you are more than, say, an extra large, you're going to need more yarn if you want it to be bigger, right? If you want it like this, then your 400 will be perfect from extra large downwards. Sometimes my phone plays up. Okay, hello, Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie. Norma. Hi, Norma. We're getting everyone coming in slowly. They're all coming in slowly. So check out the No Frills, No Rules tank top. Ta-da! Ta-da, ta-da. And that you're getting part 2 tomorrow morning now. Since even though it's a public holiday, it's ready to go up. I just have to cut it and say, right, part 3, see part 3 Friday or whatever. Yeah. Oh, and I've got something else to talk about as well. But this is what you're getting tomorrow morning now, because again, I said it's recorded. I just need to change it, cut it up. It's an hour and 53 minutes. What? I'm even cutting out the parts where I go, and if. All right. The other thing I wanted to talk about, now what did I do with the bag? Did I put, oh, here. The other thing I wanted to talk about was the vest. Now, because this top was giving me so much grief, I put it down, the video itself, I put it down and did some recording of the vest over the past 2 days. Yeah. And the vest itself, now, as you know, we have done the back of the vest, which is there. So you've got that part 1 is already there. Part 1, 2, and 3 is the back, I think. I can't remember, right? All I know is I'm up to part 5. Part 4 is this one here, which is the front. No, it's not the finished front. It's almost finished. We need to do a ribbed section here, and that's part 4 of the top. Part 5 is the right front, because that's the left front. This is the right front. This is what I've recorded so far of part 5. And it's only half an hour. I might be able to fit the whole top in part 5. But if not, I will do the same thing, cut it in half and upload that as well. So over the next few days, you're getting the blue tank top, part 2 and part 3. You may get this on Monday. I won't be able to do any recording tomorrow, being the fact that it's a public holiday. People are coming and going. It's very noisy in the house. So I won't be able to record this until Friday. So you probably won't get this till Monday or Tuesday of next week. More likely Tuesday, because Monday, as you know, is my pattern writing days. But at least it's done. There's going to be no issues with this so far. I've recorded and edited so far. So at the moment, there's no issues with this top, unless I make a mistake on the ribbed section, which I hope not to do. She's yelling at the camera now. I don't know, make any mistakes. Cheers, everyone. All right. Here we go. We're nearly there. Always chat. Look at them all. Drink up, says Ashley. Well, let's have another drink. Hi, everyone. Just come in. I know people have just arrived. If I'm missing something, don't speak into existence. Don't speak into existence. Not really sure what that means, but anyway. The other thing is our poppy that I put up last Friday. It was. I was supposed to put that top up, but I knew I was having a lot of issues with it, so I decided to record the poppy for tomorrow. Now, this poppy is literally for tomorrow. You may see it when I upload that pattern. You may see it on me. You may. I'm not sure. I'm going to see if I can get some more video footage. The video footage I got was not good. Where's Green? She's our drink police. I know, right, Middle? I love the top that you have on now. Yes, that's coming, but this one here is a paid pattern, this one, darlings. It is coming, but it will be a paid pattern. And the name of this top was named by Liz. I couldn't get it out then. on an Instagram giveaway. We had a surprise on Instagram, and she named it the ONJ top, which is in honor of our beautiful Olivia Newton-John, because it was a golden top. And all about her golden hair. You know, she was so beautiful. She was so beautiful, apparently inside and out. So that top was named in honor of that. So that's coming out as a paid pattern. Now, Liz and some of our past subscriber of the years, for the past 3 years or 4 years, they're getting that top for free. Everyone else has to pay for it. It's a paid pattern, this one. This is not going on the channel. But it goes to show that when you're making something as simple, but with a little bit of technique, you can still read the pattern. This top here has a little bit of technique, which is around the sleeves and around the front. But the actual middle bit and the back and the front itself, the main piece, is a very simple stitch, and you can all do it. So there you go. All right, now where was I? I've lost all the chat again. Janice. Hi, Janice. I'm in Ohio. Are you live at 2:43 now? I am from Melbourne, Australia, and our time is 4:43 p.m. on a Wednesday afternoon. I hope that helps for you, Norma. Norma, we usually start our live at 4 p.m. on Wednesdays and at 10 a.m. Melbourne, Australia time. Just marry Melbourne, Australia time up with your country, and you'll eventually work that out as you go along. Crochet 6, Catherine says crochet 6. Did I miss something that you asked? I've missed something, Catherine. No, yes. Tell me again. I missed it. I was just wondering about green, as in green butterfly. Not sure what you mean. It's beautiful. Thank you, Bonnie. Is there anyone here that can double check a pattern for the beanie I posted on Facebook? Okay. You got to pay the bills like all of us. Thank you, Sticky Stitch. Yes, I do. It's a dirty job. Someone's got to do it, right? I just did random stitches. Ashley says yes. Okay. So I had a look at it, Ashley. Poppies. Oh, okay. Now I did them in a 4mm hook. 4mm hook? Yes, 4mm hook with 8-ply or DK weight yarn. If you want, you can do them in a thicker yarn. It'll just be bigger. They'll be big. Heads up, yeah? This one I did in the same... Let's put this... See how I can put this. There are 2 versions. One is made in the treble, yes, and the other one double treble or triple treble. I can't remember now. One is made in one size stitch, and the other one's made exactly the same in the larger size stitch. I hope that made sense, yeah? And I made this one, but recorded this one because I knew you wouldn't be able to see the black online, yeah? All right, Mary, drink up. Crazy says, oh my gosh, Ashley says drink too. We'll start with Crazy. And Ashley. I'm busy to crocheting to be the drink police. Okay. I'm not sure where Green is. She might be having a bit of some time off today. Ashley says, thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up costs you nothing. And it shows YouTube that you want to see more of this, and more of that. That's what it says. 4mm with an 8-ply DK weight for the poppies. That's what I used. If you use a 10-ply, it does come across, or an Aran weight, does come across a bit chunky. So heads up. You don't drown my Mary. Y'all don't drown my Mary. No. Well, I have to drink, darling. I have to. Cheers. It's part of the program. I still don't. She tells me I need to get in 2.2 litres of water. I still don't get in past 1 litre. This is about as far as I go these days. Can you post US time in your notifications? Janice, honey, I would love to do that. But if I had to post everybody's time in my notifications, I would be there forever, darling. All you have to do is say Melbourne, Australia time, 10 a.m. What is it in my country? Okay. and it'll come up for you. It's very simple. You do it in Google, Dr. Google it, Uncle Google it, Auntie Google it, whatever you want to call Google, or whatever platform you use. Just type in Melbourne, Australia time, 10 a.m. and it'll come up, or 4 p.m. and it'll come up. I hope that makes sense. Yes, but too soon is too soon, says Bonnie. Yes, I got you. Fluffy's laughing. Everyone's laughing. What's going on? What have I done wrong this time? I'm always making something wrong. Everyone's laughing. It's true. I'd be there for 100 years just typing in England, India, Spain, France. I've been there forever. New Zealand. I'm trying to think of all the countries now. Turkey. I love Turkey. Have you ever tried Turkish yarn? Oh my gosh, it's to die for. It's like this beautiful soft yarn. I got so sidetracked there, guys. Sorry. Who else? All the countries that I know. I'm trying to think of them all. I'm typing them all up as we speak. Did everyone get their times? You barely got it swallowed from the last drink. Thank you. Funny, says Janice. Oh, it's true. I'll be there forever. Phones usually have world clock. That's right. Phones are pretty good these days. If you haven't got a phone, just Dr. Google it. I'm telling you now, that Dr. Google, he knows everything. Must be a woman. I'm sorry. I had to throw that in. Must be a woman. It knows everything, so it's got to be a woman. It's perfect in every way, so it must be a woman. And all the men are sitting there yelling at me now. Where's where's our men? Must be a woman. Yeah, you know what I say when I'm in the ladies' bathroom anywhere, and they put the hand dryers in the wrong spot, so water's going everywhere. I said, must have been a man who made this. I am so naughty like that. I am so naughty. They know you're right. I know, Bonnie. Definitely has to be a woman. Thanks, Ash. I know. Be careful. You'll have Marty. I know Marty will be yelling at me. He's such a good boy, our Marty. Man made the. Yeah, that'd be right. Yep, says Norma. Seriously, Bonnie. All right. How I got so sidetracked. If you're in the UK at the moment, Mary is. Remember, it's 3 hours. I would be there forever crazy if I had to tell everyone their times. Just feeding the calves. I think I will be making tank top for the calves. I'm coming to your place, Liz. There's calves there, darling. You know, me and cows. Did they invent that too, Bonnie? They think they know everything, don't they? Well, it's true. I say it also, lol. I know, right, Barbara? I say the same thing, Norma says. I thought it was just me. A woman who couldn't have a job outside the home a few decades ago, so man-made items definitely tracks. Okay, well, yes, I'm not saying anything anymore. I'm going to get myself in trouble. Marty's going to get on and say, Marty will yell at me. He's an absolute sweetheart, our Marty. And at the end of the day, he is king of the corner here at Crochet Designs. So he really can't complain, can he? And the young Kiki, she's queen of the corner, but she's been working like 100 hours lately. So she hasn't had time to pop in. She was here on Saturday. If you were here Saturday, you would have seen young Kiki. Marty just gets on when he gets a chance, also working long hours as well. And Ashley's having a laugh. I get it. I'm going to finish off this water and fill up again. Cheers. Anyway, the other thing I was going to mention, and when I took video footage of the blue top on, I could see the weight loss. So I was really happy with that. You'll probably be able to tell. You didn't make it his special pants. No, I haven't made his special ducks yet. Trouser Powser. That's what we call them here. Trouser Powser. We have a nickname for everything in this house. Cheers. No, we didn't make his special duckaroons. There's another one. I'm so tempted to change my time for my lives. I think it's too early for Australia. To be fair, it wasn't when we didn't have our clocks changed. But now that our clocks are changed, it's quite early. Doesn't bother me because I'm up early. I just sometimes forget because Sunday mornings, as you know, is my quiet mornings where I just sit quietly and I do my personal gear, like I do things for myself, crochet items just for me. And I just relax, you know. Sometimes I put the TV on, put on a comedy while I'm doing it. But other than that, I tend to forget. You're doing very good, Mary. You have inspired. Look, I'm telling you, Fluffy, every day I feel like quitting, though. That's the thing. It's one of those things where I think, oh, and then I have to say something to you again. Where's Bryant? I don't know. He went on for a while and then he's disappeared. I don't know. Can't follow everyone, can we, Yvonne? I went to the doctor's just for, basic checkup, and he says to me, oh, I told him that I was losing weight, and then I was doing so well. By the time he measured me all up and checked it, he goes, gee, your BMI is pretty high. I went, what? I just spent all these weeks losing weight and getting thinner, and you're talking about a BMI. Go away. I don't want to talk to you anymore. So, yeah, I got angry with him, but not in a nice way. I didn't yell at him. Well, hopefully I got more this week. I get more this week. We have something new on the live. That's great. We have lots missing. Yes, Bonnie, we do. Ashley says, I'll be getting into the crocheting after this to calm me down, as you do. Same thing. And Franca, of course. I know Franca occasionally likes some of my Instagram posts, so I know she's okay. Occasionally I message her. I haven't for a while. It's been some time. I've been told some stuff today that has got me angry. Oh, doesn't it always, Ashley? Just when you think you're doing well. I couldn't believe that doctor. I was doing so. I was proud of myself. I said I could do stairs now. I was making such a big deal. And he's, right, you can't do this. You got to do that. This is not good enough. Da, da, da. I went, oh, all right. How dare you? Yeah, so he upset me. But I was doing okay. But honestly, every day I feel like quitting. Every day I say, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. But the thing is, if I did quit, then what I've done so far is wasted. And not only that, I see how far I've gotten. I see I can do stairs. That was like a huge thing. And even walking around the shops now, I'm not like to do my walking. I'm still puffed out like anything, like anyone else, that is. But it's not as bad as what it was. So hopefully when I do get ill, not that I want to get sick, I'm not as bad as what I used to be, I hope. Mary, I ask how you're losing. May I ask how you're losing? Okay, I have started with a personal trainer. I couldn't do it by myself. I tried many years, and I have lost weight in the past, lots of weight by myself. Then after I get down to about 15 kilos or something, I think I'm done. 6 months later, I'm done. I don't want to do anymore. But if you've got a personal trainer who pushes and pushes, but does it nicely, she's not arrogant or anything. She's a lovely lady. And when I messaged in the group, so she has a little group that occasionally we chat with, and I said, I'm off track this week, guys. I don't know how it happened. We had a few issues at home. This is a couple of weeks ago, or last week, whenever it was, 2 weeks ago it was. She gets on to me and private messages me, and she says, what do you mean you're off? And she says, right, this is what I want you to do. I'm not giving you any new exercises until you finish off the ones that you were supposed to do. And I want you to do this and get back on track. Forget about what's happened. Let's move right along. So it's really good to have someone there to back you up. When you're on your own, you can kind of think, oh, well, it's too cold today. I don't want to go out and do this. And that's another thing. As my regulars would know, my treadmill broke down literally the week after I started. Now, this is my 14th week this week on the program. And after that broke down, I thought, well, a week later, may as well give up. No. You know what I did? I walked up and down the corridor, went back to the treadmill, touched it, went back to the corridor, touched the front door, went right back to the treadmill, touched it, back to the corridor. Once we moved the treadmill out the way, I go back and touch the table now. It's just something to say that I got to the end of my walk, right? And I do that for 10 minutes before the program because, and after as well, because they give you that, you've got to do the warm up and the cool down kind of thing before you do all the weights. Now, another thing, if you don't have weights, and this is a silly thing, you can use cans. I was going to use cans, but my kids bought me weights for my birthday this year. So I had some weights, small ones, 1.25 and I think 1.5. And I think I already had 2.2 from years ago. So I used those two. And then they ask you to use for the big dumbbell one. And I don't have a dumbbell thing. I don't have those things in stock. But I had a wooden board, a wooden log. So I use that. And it may sound silly, but just use whatever you've got in stock. Started with cans in the old days. I went into bottles of water, 1 litre bottle of water. I just use whatever I've got at home. You use your body weight to suit. You use your body weight to suit. Like when you do certain exercises, use your body, your weight of the body to help you do the exercises. That's pretty much all I do. I don't overdo it. But there's the active rest days that get me, where I think, oh, well, I don't have a program today, so I can just rest. No, you've got to walk. Do something with yourself. Yeah, walk. It's getting winter now. I don't know. Musica. Hi, Musica. Oh, I love you, Musica. I miss you. Beautiful Musica. Ashley says, yep, the minute I start being happy, someone like, nope, and destroys it. Don't you hate that, Ashley? I hate it. Don't give them that power, hun, says Bonnie. Thank you. I totally get what you mean. Yes, we're all in the same boat. We just have to move on. Just ignore them. I know it's hard to do. It's really hard to do, but I just do it now. Congratulations. Thanks, Norma. Thanks, Norma. Lovely Norma. Story of my life, says Ashley. Yes. Water bottle, says Bonnie. Yes, is what I said. Musica, beautiful Musica. And drink up, says Ashley. Let's have a drink, everyone. Cheers. All right. So what's been happening this week and what's going to happen for the rest of the week, as you know, this is done, right? This is done. You're going to see it. Let's show you again. Why? Because why not? There you go. Now, this is called the No Frills. I have to look at it again. No Rules tank top, and it is simply divine. Again, you can change it in the tutorial to suit you, and I give you the option to change it in certain areas of the pattern. So it's a very, very good idea to change it to suit you. No rules. No rules. Don't you hate rules? I love it when I break the rules. It's great. It's great breaking the rules. All right. So you're going to definitely get part 2 of that. I'm going to make it a part 3 because even everyone's saying the same thing. Cut it up and make it 2 parts. So if I make it part 2, you can get that first thing in the morning tomorrow without, even though it's a public holiday, it won't affect it because that is ready to go. All right, so I'm going to make that part 2 going up tomorrow. That will be, let me get another drink. Cheers. That will be the straps and the borders around the straps. All right, I now got itchy because I've touched too much dust in here. Oh, the eyes, look at the eyes going. Don't you love it? Look, the eyes start to close up. I'm not allowed to take anything. You can also recycle plastic water bottles, drink the water, then fill it with sand, absolutely, if you want to annoy others around you. Little stones, so it's a shaker. Yay, music while you exercise. I love it, crazy. That's hilarious. All right, thanks, Bonnie. Nice, Mary. Thank you, Bonnie. So definitely you're going to be getting part 2 of that tomorrow because it is ready to go. I'm just trying to find a way to put the hour and 50 minutes in. So I thought 53 minutes. So I thought, you know what? Let's cut it in half. You guys are saying the same thing. We're all saying the same thing. Let's cut it down. We will send you half tomorrow. And the next day you will get part 3, which is the final part of the pattern. Super easy, yeah? They say doing well wall exercises works, yes, but I don't have wall space. Look, there's a few of the exercises I can't do, and the reality is I can't do them. So one of them is you crawl up from the floor, you get up really high and you do a push-up, right? I can do the push-ups on my knees. I can't do the push-up on my feet. I can't do the climbing up and getting up really tall. I can't do that. So what I do is I start from the couch and work my way up rather than the floor, because I have a lot of trouble getting up from the floor without having the head spin, yeah? So some of the exercises I can't do, and I change them, and then I tell her, I changed it to suit this. Some of the weights she asks me to do, I say, look, I don't have that weight. I'm doing this one. She's never questioned it. She said, no worries, as long as you're doing it. As long as you are doing the program, just stick to the program, yeah? Okay, use them as maracas and weights. And that's another thing, guys. I have started doing unusual things, like when I park at the shops, I park 10 minutes away from where I need to go. It's a bit hard during the rainy days with the umbrella, but it hasn't been raining here much. And a lot of the walking I do in the house. And even my son says, Mum, what are you doing? Why are you walking up and down the corridor for? I said, well, or the hallway, if you will. I said, well, I don't want to go out in the cold. I don't want to go out in the rain. I'm happy to do it in the house. It doesn't bother me where I do it as long as it's done, yeah? I park further away also to get my steps. That's correct, which is why I carry the Fitbit with me. Now I find sometimes I forget to charge it. And halfway through my walk, it dies, as it does. But again, this is not a health channel, guys. This is a crochet channel. So moving right along. Having said that, I may do a little tutorial, not even a tutorial, just a small 10-minute video on how my progress is going. And you can see that. That would be interesting if you're interested in that. I've been going to the playground. They have exercise equipment. I've seen those. Plus, I go play on the swing. So fun. I'm a big baby like that. I love the swings. I'm the biggest baby ever. Use your phone, Mary. Yes, thank you, Bonnie. Have to go, guys. It's 2 a.m. and I have to be up in a few hours. We'll see you soon, darling. You take care. All right, we will see you very, very soon. Just heads up, the No Frills tank top will be going up. Part 2 will be going up tomorrow. Hopefully I can get part 3 up Friday. Well, I'll definitely get part 3 up Friday, but hopefully I can get part 5 of the vest up very soon as well. I've recorded half of that and I've edited it already, so it's ready to go. And I'm finding it's a new system that I'm using, which is better for me. So that way, if I find any errors, I'll pick the errors up soon rather than having this problem happen with the 2-row repeat thing. I've done that with part 5 here and it's been really good. So I might continue that. Means that extra day before you see something. But I think it's easier than waiting a whole week for me to repair it. It doesn't always happen where I make a mistake, right? It doesn't always happen. But when it does happen, it puts a big damper on the whole week. The whole week is ruined. So I think I might go doing it the other way, where I'm recording it, stop what I'm doing, go over to the computer, edit it, come back, do the 2 rows I'm supposed to be doing when I say head off on your own and do the 2 rows, and then start recording again. It works out better that way. It always marries up. And I've been doing that with the part 5 of the vest, and I love that part. It's working nicely. And I found at one stage for about 5 minutes on the video, I didn't have to make any edits. I thought, wow, no edits, because I was concentrating and able to sort it out before the mistake happened. So I think I might have to do it the other way, which is okay for me. May not be okay for you guys. It's 3-something-5 where you are, 3:05 where you are, yes. In the morning, is it, Barbara? Wow. Middles. I'll try really hard. Okay. All good. In reference to sleeping, yes, I know. I slept once. Was 1971. In 1983. I had a full sleep that day. It was like 100 years ago. All right, so moving right along. Those are the two tops you're going to see. As of next week, we are going to be making Green Butterflies Live Antics project using the green. Now, I mentioned something the other day, what we're going to be making, sort of give an idea that it's going to be 4 or 5 different squares. I may change that a little bit. So keep in mind that that wasn't set in stone. But we'll see. 100.5 Mary. 100.5 Mary. Yes, I know, right? What's sleep? I look it up in the dictionary and it says the word sleep means for everybody else but Mary. That's what it says in my dictionary. I don't know what it says in yours, but it says for everyone else but Mary. Mary's not allowed to have any. Maybe 1, 2 hours if that. Sometimes 4 if she's lucky. But I tell you what, when I first started the workout, I was doing 6 to 7 hours straight sleeping. I was so excited. I hadn't slept like that in years. You always sleep in? I never sleep in, Yvonne. Oh, no, I have. I have slept in. Yes, we laugh. Everyone else but Mary. That's what sleep means in the dictionary. For everyone but Mary. All right, so next week we'll also be getting Green Butterflies Live Antics project. And then this Saturday also we are starting the Live Antics for the very next week. So you know, guys, you choose the yarn, you wait a whole week, and then the week after that you get the project. That's how I've decided to do Live Antics this year. It seems to be working better. I get time to create it during the week before, and on the week, I get time to pop it up nice and relaxed. Nobody's rushed. Everybody gets everything, and everyone's happy. Well, I'm happy. At least one of us has got to be happy. Well, I can't use the word sleep. I may as well be happy, right? I have slept more than a couple of hours for ages. You haven't slept more. Yes or no? Oh, Crazy says sleep. Singing in the dark. I love it. Oh, that's hilarious, Crazy. Yvonne, I didn't want to say it. What did I miss? What did I miss? I always sleep in. Okay, you're lucky. You're very lucky. Just when I fall asleep, my Great Dane worries and gets in my face. Don't you love it? And works. That's what cats usually do. Haven't, sorry. Yes, I got you. Cats usually do that. They think, what are you doing sleeping? Nobody's allowed to sleep at night. I'm awake. That's what cats say. I'm awake. You have to be awake, so to jump on your face. Oh, I cuddle up next to you. Others call it snoring. You don't want to be in a room with me. God, it's like the house is moving. Well, I don't know. This is what people tell me. I bet they're all lying. Because with the small amount of times I sleep, they must be lying. How would they know? The small amount of hours. Beautiful Luana. Hi, Luana. Did I say hello before? Or are you just coming in, hun? Hi. I don't think I said hello. Lovely to have you here, Luana. Lovely to have Luana. Hope you're feeling well, hun. Hope you're feeling well. All right. So there we go. We're going to get our black. Let's try blue. I don't know where black came from. Our blue top up tomorrow. Our no frills, no rules tank top. I did I, Luana? I'm sorry, honey. She's a little bit like this today. We won't talk about that. And what is in this water? Oh, let's have a drink. Cheers. Fluff says she can't sleep because her mind keeps thinking about crochet. Well, I'm going to agree with that. Well, it has to think about something. And it may as well be crochet, right? Margaret B, I have not seen you for like 100 years, Margaret. All right, exaggerating a little bit. Lovely to have you here. Margaret, have you seen our no frills, no rules tank top? Have you? Well, let's show you. No frills, no rules tank top. There it is. Now, the name itself has only been named this week, but if you wanted to do part 1 of the tank top, it's already done, and it's called, I think, the Blue Mystic Top or something like that, because it was a little mystery to begin with. But today I decided to show everyone because tomorrow part 2 is going up, and then part 3 will go up on Friday. Friday. Let's get all Fridays on, everyone. And as you know, Fridays is our usually our video vlog day. So we're going to hold that video vlog out till next Friday. And I've noticed that it's been a long time since we've done a video vlog because of all the backlogs of these vests that we're doing, the tops of the vest. So I'm holding it out this Friday again. And it was a very important video vlog. This one was a very, very interesting one. So I'm going to hold it out for another week. And if I don't get the vest finished by next Friday, I will be getting it done by Friday. So I'll hold out for another week after that. So the video vlog will just come up one day out of the blue, anywhere instead of Friday, just because I need to get that up. Especially after we finish both these tops. You need an update on what's happening on the channel. You need to know exactly where we should be right now because of these tops. It's been a bit of a delay on the channel. But they're going to be finished this week. We hope, finally. Well, definitely the blue tops sorted out. So that's going up. Whether I like it or not, it's going up tomorrow morning. Well, part 2 is. So keep in mind, guys, that it will be part 2. There will be a lot of breaking at the beginning and the end where I just say, right, now that you've got your measurements, I might even pop the measurements from part 1, that little video where I show you how to, you know, measure the top part over to your front of your chest and the back of your chest there. I might pop that in the middle of the beginning of that video first. And that way you may not have remembered it from part 1, so at least with part 2, it'll be there in front for you. So then you'll be able to go from there. You'll know where you are from there. All right. That's it about the blue top, the mystic top, or the, what was it called? No frills, no rules tank top. I had to call it a name that was just too long, didn't I? / to be made. Let's see if I can get this right. Made to suit your body and nobody else's. Your body, you get it. By the way, poppies, guys. Our poppy tutorial is quite popular. Poppy is quite popular. Say that fast 10 times. Go. So you get a chance of making the normal size poppy or the little bit larger size. You can actually, it doesn't look too bad on this top. I love it. I actually like the green. Even though the poppies were made for the black, I actually don't mind the green. Isn't that nice? But really, originally the poppies are made with a black center and the red side like that. It's so cute. I love it a lot. So if you haven't seen our poppy, you can watch our poppy video. There is 2 versions within the video, the smaller size and the bigger size. Enjoy making that. And I'm going to check it out later. It's quite popular, actually, Yvonne, quite popular, I suppose, being the fact that it's Anzac Day tomorrow. This is where we get to wear these poppies in honor of our veterans. If you are to make any money on these poppies, make sure that you give back to the veterans if you can. Really important. It is for them after all. Me, I don't make them to make money. I make them just to wear. I don't sell them, so heads up there. But if you sell yours, please make sure you give back to those lovely veterans who gave to us. How's that? Drink up, says Ashley. Oh, thanks, Ash. Drink time again, says Fluffs. Thanks. Unless we forget, yeah, we shouldn't forget about them. They who gave for us, now we're giving back to them. That's the way it goes. That's the way the world works. It goes around in a circle like so, like that. Now, I couldn't help myself before the live. I spotted a bit of a noise. Sorry, guys. Some buttons that I picked up from Bendigo last time I was there. I believe it was with Crazy Poppy Lady. She saw these buttons. Pretty sure it was with Crazy Poppy Lady. Check these buttons out. How are they? They're so gorgeous. Look at that. See the colours. I can't wait to make something with these buttons. I cannot wait. Look at that. I don't know if I can show you close up without any. Look at that. Aren't they gorgeous? I love them. And I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 buttons. 10 buttons. From Bendigo Woolen Mills, they are wooden buttons and they are handcrafted. So there you go. Definitely nearly every male relative in my family has served. Oh, you mentioned that before, Ashley. Yep, we were together. Yes, we were. And keeping in mind that I haven't forgotten about these buttons. They have been sitting on this table because they are about to be used for something on the channel. But I haven't designed it yet, so I just wanted everyone to know that I haven't forgotten about them. And we are definitely going to use them on the channel. If you guys have that opportunity to get to Bendigo or get a chance to purchase buttons from Bendigo, those are there. I will also give you the size measurements of those buttons. So if you can't use those, you can purchase your own and make whatever it is we make with them as well. So very good. Mine also, my hubby did 20 years. Oh, wow, Bonnie, that's amazing. I have done 6 crochet poppies so far for dawn service tomorrow. That's lovely, Catherine. Yes, we have dawn service here in Australia, in Melbourne, not Australia. We have it in Australia, in Melbourne as well. So there you go. Ashley, respect. Yes, Fluffy says, absolutely. Family biz is military. Yes, I gotcha. My great-grandfather was in the First World War, and my grandfather in the second, says Yvonne. Wow. I served 6. Margaret served 6 years. You served 6 years, did you? Well, Margaret, this one's for you, darling. You can have this one. I'll post it to you. I don't know your address. It'd be too late anyway by the time you get it. But oh wow, thank you, Margaret. Thank you to all the fellas who did that too, and the ladies as well. There you go. And having said that, what else I was going to say? Let's have another drink while I think about what I was going to talk about. Cheers. And put it at the bottom. Do a towel top and put it at the bottom. You mean the buttons? You mean these? You're talking these? I'm not wasting 10 buttons on a towel top. She's so bad. These are beautiful buttons and they cost money and I want to put them on a nice top. What? She's such a naughty girl, Barbara. I am, Barbara. I'm so naughty. It's not even half funny. She's so selfish. But I'm not that selfish because you guys get a whole lot of tutorials for free. You don't have to pay for them. Well, you can if you like. Send me a bill. Not the bill because I'm going to bill you guys. Right, I'm going to bill everyone on the live today $10,000 per tutorial. She's so naughty. So naughty. What do you want for free? What's in the water today? I'm so naughty. Getting back to crochet again. She just gets so sidetracked. Getting back to crochet. Too bad you don't live here, Mary. Hobby Lobby puts 5 buttons for 88. Is that right? That's cheap, isn't it? I love your sense of humor. It's really bad, Janice. It gets me into trouble sometimes, the sense of humor. But I don't care. Don't you love it? I don't care. She doesn't care. Well, no, I do. I don't care. I don't care. But you know what? You're talking to someone who used to like comedians like Benny Hill, Dave Allen. Like, these are such inappropriate comedians, but they were funny. Mary, I will pay in UK pennies. But you're going to have to cover what? The postage. That's crazy. Mine does me too, Mary, but take me or leave me. Don't you love it, Bonnie? I'm just here browsing, says Luana. I love it. Janice, more people should have that sense of humour. Then the world wouldn't be so bad. I know, right, Janice? Yvonne, get in the corner, young lady. She's so naughty. No, you know what it is? I have a wicked sense of humour. Like, I watched shows in the old days like Love Thy Neighbour. You could never put that show on TV today. Not ever. Welcome Back, Cotter was hilarious. You can't play that on TV. Anybody would be offended by both those shows. Anybody. Who's anybody? But not me. I love it. And I think in my case, I love it because there's so many races in my family. We're not all Italian, you know. We're we're mixed races, so we can't be racist if we tried. It's okay to be naughty, but not too much because you'll go in the because you go in the corner. I know, right? But you're already there. I'm already here. I don't know, but are the best shows. My kids love them. Look, I'm telling you now, everyone's got so politically correct. They're missing out on all the funny shows that used to be out in the old days that are so hilarious. I still watched some of you know how they do like 2-minute skits or something on YouTube. I still, especially Welcome Back, Cotter. It was so funny. I can't help myself. It was one of those things that you just can't help it. I understood you, Barbara. That's all right. You just can't help to laugh at that. But look, it's not that you're laughing at it. You understand the theory around it, behind it all. Whereas everybody sort of thinks, wow, how dare they say that about me or my gender or my race or my religion or whatever it is that they're upset about. Just relax, everyone. Take a chill pill. I loved Welcome Back, Cotter. It was hilarious, Yvonne. It was just, and they had my John Travolta in it. My boyfriend. One of my boyfriends, one of my many. Mel Gibson's my first boyfriend, but he doesn't know it. They had some on FB. I know, I like watching them. And now that I've said it, you watch how many little skits come up. You know, it hears you. It knows everything. Social media knows everything. And it knows what you like. That's terrible. So I have a few boyfriends. I have Mel Gibson. I have John Travolta. I have Sylvester Stallone. I mean, he's my second one. Mel Gibson's the first. Sylvester's the second. Who else? Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's another boyfriend. These guys don't know they're my boyfriends, but that's their problem, all right? Hello, sorry. Oh, you are very late, Valda. We're almost on our way out, darling. But I can show you real quickly, do a 2-minute version of what we've been talking about. Yes, I have a lot of actor boyfriends, but they don't know it. Especially Mel Gibson. He's my big boyfriend. I love him. He doesn't know it, but hopefully he watches my channel. I don't think so. They're kind of my boyfriends. I know, I'll share. I don't mind. Nicolas Cage. I forgot about Nick. I love Nicolas Cage. What? We are doing our no frills, no rules tank top here on the channel. Part 1 has already been uploaded. So, Valda, that's one of the things that we've been talking about. We've also been talking about our vest, where part 5 is almost finished and ready to go up. And we've also been talking about my boyfriends, which are the actors. They're not really my boyfriends. They're just pretend, you know. They're pretend boyfriends. They're not real. Denzel. Oh, I like a Denzel. Oh, I like Denzel. Yeah. I like Denzel. And Russell Crowe. He's okay. I like Will Smith. Don't tell anyone. I also like I like a lot of people. I just like them all. They're all good. Best sort to have. Yes, they're easy to look after, those boyfriends. You don't have to do much. Top of the list is Mel Gibson. Top of the list. Then there's Sylvester, and then everybody else goes along the way. But top of the list, Mel Gibson. He's got to be the best for me. You know, I've watched his movies over and over again. I just can't help it. There's something about him, something about Mel. Not something about Mary, the movie, something about Mel. And then, look, I like actors. I do tend to like comedian actors, which is probably why most of the people you've heard have done mostly comedy. So, I mean, they've done serious roles too, but mostly comedy. My favourite actress is Kate Winslet. Oh, I like Kate Winslet. She's pretty cool. She's pretty cool. Pretty Woman. Yes. No, not Kate Winslet. That's what's her name? Thing. I'm a grand lover of Barbara Streisand as well. I saw that nice hair gel. Oh, yeah, the little mousse. Is that what you're talking about? My mousse? My mousse. Oh, you know, my hair, when I straighten it now, it goes 3/4 of the way down the back. Look at that. It goes 3/4 of the way down the back. Now, you might see it straightened over there. Julia Roberts. Thank you, Velda. I forgot her first name. Is it Velda or Vaida? I can't read. You know, where's my glasses? Let's put the glasses on. Excuse me, Mary. Let's put them on. And they're dirty. Don't you love it? She's such a klutz. She's clumsy, clumsy, clumsy as. How's Mel Gibson supposed to come for dinner and socialise with me if I'm clumsy? Poor Mel Gibson. It's no idea. It's Velda. I was right the first time. Velda. No, from something about Mary. Margot Robbie. Yes, Margot Robbie's beautiful. Sandra Bullock. I love Sandra. Who doesn't love Sandra Bullock, hey? Who doesn't love her? Yeah. Melissa McCarthy. I love Melissa McCarthy. I've forgotten her name, but I call her Miranda. The English lady that played the show, the series Miranda. I've forgotten her name. And Dawn French. They're all perfect. Oh, Doris Day. There's a blast from the past. She's amazing, isn't she? What a voice, huh? What a voice she had. She was attractive too. Yeah, what a voice. Excluding Jason Momoa, who's mine. I tell you, mine. I have a thing for the character, not the actor. So Jack Sparrow. Yeah, not saying anything to that. Oh, Norma's going. Good night, Norma. We'll see you soon, darling. Keep your eyes peeled for the no frills, no rules blue tank top, or just tank top, really. Keep your eyes peeled for that. And your eyes peeled for part 5 of our vest, which is coming up very soon as well. Keep them peeled. Jerry Lewis and Dean Martin. Oh, hilarious. And perfect together. It's a shame they did break up when they did, but oh, they were great for many, many years. Many years. Richard Gere, what a man. Aren't they all right? Yeah. But you see, I'm an actress too, but nobody likes me. I'm not an actress. I'm just me. All right, so moving right along, guys. I want to thank everyone for coming today. I think it is time for us to head out. Oh, thanks, Bonnie. Someone likes me, yay. I think it is time for us to head off, guys. I did want to let you know once again, and my apologies again for the blue top. It is coming. I'm going to have to cut it in half. Cut it in half, they said. If we are going old school, Gregory Peck. We are going old school, aren't we, Sticky? Movie night tonight, says Fluffy. You watch all the Mel Gibson movies that come out. I'm going to start popping in those DVDs, bang, bang, one after the other. As you do. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. My name is Mary. This is Wow Crochet Designs. Join us on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Rock Hudson. 10 a.m. Melbourne, Australia time. Look at me. I can't stop now. Join us then, and we have a lot of fun. We will be doing live antics again this Saturday, so keep your eyes peeled for that. You've got to be in it to win that. We're going to have some fun. Ciao for now. Try to be good. Bye all.